What's up, Full Ride Nation? We're back with another question, and you know what? I got another answer. If this is your first time clicking on the video, you stumbled upon this video by accident, hey, thanks for watching. I'm glad to have you here. So, who I am, I'm a former Division I basketball player, walked on to Division I junior college and played Division II. And on this channel, I answer real questions from real players and real parents who want no nonsense, no BS answers to questions on how they can get recruited and how they can ultimately play basketball in college. So after this quick introduction, we're going to get to the first question.
Yeah, Thomas was actually a walk-on, man. They just awarded him a scholarship prior to the start of the season.
All right, y'all, we back. So today's question comes from a parent. They didn't really specify where they were, but the question is, they feel as though the coach is very hard on their kid, seems as though they're always screaming at them or talking to them or what have you. And the parent really wants to know should they do about it. Well, here's the thing. Coaches are always going to be critical on players. But now let's understand the difference between criticism and constructive criticism. Let's just be honest here. Most coaches aren't just criticizing players just to be doing it. That's not really why they got into business, especially in the little league sector. Because no one goes to work all day and then wants to come to this gym just to criticize your child. Generally, when coaches are criticizing a kid and or it seems like they're tough on them, that means that they see something in that child and they're just trying to bring it out of them. So don't get criticism confused with constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is a coach trying to do what it takes to make this child better. So to the untrained eye or to some parents out there who may be a little bit sensitive, that's what a coach is going to do. That's what they do. They're going to criticize, they're going to be tough, and they're going to be hard. So the fact that he's very hard on your child means that he probably sees something in your child that maybe you don't even see, because this particular person could have been in this for a while. He may have played basketball at some level, and they're just trying to spark an emotion, because players are motivated differently. So a coach has to contend with 12 different players, 12 different attitudes, 12 different personalities. And one guy may show up to the gym, he's already motivated when he gets there. Another guy, he may have to take a nap before the game. Another guy may have to drink coffee before the game. Another guy, one of the players may have to slap him before the game to get him hyped. That's just how it goes. And so if you think that what you're saying in the little league sector is tough, and you're talking about you want your child to play in college, this just in, coaches in college, they're not that nice. They're not that nice. I don't care what they tell you on the recruiting trip when they come and sit in your living room and tell you how sweet and how much they like your kid, and they smiling at the mother and shaking the father's hand and eating dinner with you guys. I mean, they seem like the perfect gentleman when they're sitting on your couch. But when you get to that school and you get to that first practice, they're going to do a 180. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They're going to have a completely different face on. They're going to have a completely different mask, because you have to understand something. At a big institution, really at any institution, but the higher the level of competition, the higher the level of competition. And what I mean by that is, the higher the level of competition for the player, it's that same level of competition for the coach. So you have to understand, a school that has a tradition of winning, whether that's a junior college level, whether that's Division II, or whether that's Division I. And even if they have a tradition of losing at all those three levels, the coach's job is always on the line. That coach has to continue to recruit, and that coach has to continue to improve himself year in and year out. Otherwise, they're going to be out of a job. And so you're playing for scholarships. They're coaching for mortgages. So absolutely, they're going to be very, very tough on the kids. They're going to want to try to get the best out of them, because the kid looking good makes them in turn look good, which then in turns, you guys win more games. So please don't get discouraged by the constructive criticism. Take it, digest it, understand what they're saying, and try and work on it. And if there's anything, try to work on whatever they're critiquing and or, in your opinion, criticizing, and I say constructively criticizing. Now, if you feel like it's going a bit overboard, then that's when you as a parent bring the coach to step after a game, after practice. Just take the coach to the side and say, hey, coach, man, I feel like you're being a little tough on the kid, you know. What is it that you think he or she needs to work on to get better? And any coach worth their salt is going to talk to you about it. And even he'll be able to explain those things to you, pretty much what I'm explaining. So just take the opportunity to have conversations and don't be so sensitive. In this game, you're going to have thick skin, because if you think the coach is tough, you think the college coach is tough, wait till you get to college and hear what the fans are going to be saying about you in the stands. And that's a whole nother video. What do you think the away team is going to be saying? What do you think they're going to be doing? They're sitting right behind the bench. They're going to talk about you. They'll talk about your mama. They'll talk about your sister. They know stuff about you that you don't even know how they know this stuff about you. And that's when I played. That was before social media, so I can only imagine what they're saying now with social media and easier access to information about people. So just have thick skin, work on getting better, improve. Make sure you're always talking to that coach about what you can do to get better, to get to the next level. And don't take everything so personal. So I appreciate you watching this video. For all of you, your first time watching, thanks. I'm glad you guys made it to the end. Like, subscribe, share. And if you have any questions that you want answered personally by me, just send me an email. My email will be in the description below. And until next time, Full Ride Nation, y'all know the drill. Let's compete.